Hey pumpkins, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here on my channel, hi, I'm Amy. Please make sure you hit that red subscribe button while you're here. And today we're going to create this super effective severe burn effect. So if you want to see my favourite and super easy method for getting this effect, keep on watching. So before I filmed this tutorial, I did a first impressions video for the Storybook Cosmetics eyeshadow palette. I'm not sure if this video will go up before or after that one, but I just thought I'd let you know why I had two different makeup looks going on. So first we're going to pick a side and remove all makeup and excess oils from the skin. I'm using a makeup wipe for this, and I'm also going to take off my lipstick so that it doesn't get in the way later on. Then we're going to take some petroleum jelly and we're going to fully smother the eyebrow as well as all over those little baby hairs around the hairline. This is going to protect the hairs from getting pulled out later on, so make sure you're well covered before you continue. Now we're going to use some clear drying liquid latex and also some coffee grounds to create the base texture for our burn. Blech, I hate the smell of coffee. Blech. But it works really well, so we will soldier on, just for you. Right, so we're going to use a disposable makeup sponge and we're going to coat the area we want to look burnt with liquid latex. I'm going all over my face for this one, but obviously this technique can be used anywhere on the body. Just be careful with liquid latex if you are going around your eye. Make sure to leave a little bit of a gap and make sure it doesn't drip because it can be damaging to your eyes. So we're going to allow that layer of liquid latex to dry, and then we're going to apply a second layer, and while that second layer is still wet we're going to be sprinkling and pressing on some of those coffee grounds. Keep pressing it on until you're happy with the coverage. Keep it nice and random. We don't want an even coverage to this, we want it a little bit all over the place. Again, keep your eye closed as much as possible if you are going near your eyes. Once we've got enough coffee on there, we're going to go over the top of our coffee layer with some more latex. I did another 2 layers, allowing the layers to dry in between. It's also a good idea to try and keep the edges of the area nice and thin and then build up a little bit thicker in the centre so that you can still get the effect, but it will blend into the skin a lot easier. If you feel the need, a little bit of hand flapping won't hurt if you want to speed up the drying. Or you could use a cool hairdryer if you're really in a hurry. Right, now that latex is fully dry, we're going to take a blunt tool like the end of a paintbrush and we're going to start pushing against the latex and picking little holes throughout the entire area with our fingers. Again, we're not going for a regular pattern, make it nice and random with some holes bigger than others and a few little ones clustered together, really vary it out. So once we're happy with the texture that we've got, we're going to start adding some colour. I'm using water activated paints because they're going to be the safest around the eye area. First we're going to dab on some dark red all around the edges of the burn area, tapping and blending out with a finger as we go. It's best to do this bit by bit, but if your paint does dry before you have a chance to blend it in, just wet your finger with a bit of water and you should be able to blend it out easily from there. Now we're going to gently dab around the edges of the burn with a makeup wipe or some water to diffuse the edges and make it look more like part of the skin. Now we're going to switch to a brighter red, and again we're applying the colour and tapping it out just slightly so that the finish is less harsh. Then we're going to go from the top again and fill in all those little holes we created, making sure to get right under the latex wherever it's lifted. Now we're going to take a yellow paint and we're going to sparingly dab little bits of yellow over the top of the latex, just here and there, and again we're going to tap it to blend. As gross as it is, this is going to act as a highlight shade, but it also creates the effect of blisters starting to collect under the skin. I know it's gross, but it's what happens with a burn, so we need to replicate that somehow. So once we're happy with the highlights, we're going to deepen the look of those holes with some dark brown. Don't go too crazy, we just want to darken the insides of the holes a little bit, just here and there. And then we're going to go around the edges of the holes and any lifted areas or any raised areas with some black to give a charred skin effect. For the eye area, we're going to use a diluted mixture of red and black face paints, and we're going right up to the eyebrow and then right under the eye as well, and again we're going to tap that out with a finger to diffuse any colour and get rid of any harsh lines. To diffuse the colour and get rid of any harsh lines. Now we're going to take that same dark red from the beginning and deepen one or two areas of the latex to further give that uneven skin surface, to further emphasise that uneven skin surface effect. If your colours do start to get a bit harsh, again tap it out. If in doubt, tap it out. Oh, so lame. Finally, we're going to make the holes look nice and juicy by using some lip gloss. I'm using a red gloss today, but you can use clear if you want to. Just don't use anything with any glitter or sparkles in it because it won't look very realistic. I'm also going to add a tiny little bit of gloss around my nose and mouth. Naturally, moisture would collect in the natural creases of the face, so yeah. So this is the finished effect, guys. Obviously this is a very severe burn effect. If you'd like to see some more SFX injuries and stuff like that, please drop me a comment and I'll gladly take requests. I do have a special effects playlist which I'll link on screen now for you. If you'd like to see the removal process for this effect, keep on watching, and there's also a few silly outtake clips at the end of this video, so stay tuned for that. Please make sure you're subscribed before you click away, and I'll see you in the next one.